doing a little video on how to schedule Resi events. So this is, today is March 31st and I am preparing things for April. And there's some events that we have in April, including Easter. And so, a couple things to know. We're able to do repeating events in Resi, and so Sunday gatherings are always set to be repeating events, so we don't need to manually put those in. First Saturday prayer is also a repeating event. Saturday night gatherings are a repeating event, but our additional gatherings we need to include. So the 18th is Good Friday, and so we need to add events for all of our campuses. And so in order to do that, sorry, I kind of skipped over that. You just, you're going to go to schedule in Resi. You're going to go to the month that you want. And then you'll notice when you hover over any of the calendar dates, there's a little add event button that pops up, and you're going to click that. And I'm going to schedule Bel Air's first. Bel Air Good Friday gathering. Oops. We don't need to put an event description. We don't need a thumbnail. We are doing a live encoder, which means that it's recording as we do the event. You're going to select the correct encoder, which is Bel Air. You can start the encoder 30 minutes before, that's fine. We want the start time to be around the time of rehearsal. So we're going to say 4:30 p.m. It's probably when they're going to start practicing. And then we want it to go a little after the actual event. So our event starts at 6 p.m. We want this to last for a little longer than the gathering would be. So I'm thinking like 8 p.m. is probably safe. It's probably more than enough, but I'd rather be safe. So we're going to do 3 hours and 30 minutes. And you'll notice that this is duration, not end time. So if I put 8 in here, that would be 8 hours after 4:30 p.m. So this is 3 hours and 30 minutes. Our time zone is correct, so we want this to be New York. And we're going to save this right here. This is not a repeat event, so we'll save that. And then we're going to edit the destinations. Okay. First is that we need it to have a web event. And in on like a Sunday gathering or something, we would also be streaming these to Facebook and YouTube. For right now, we're just going to do a web event. I believe Good Friday is being streamed as well. I'll have to look and see if that's accurate. Joey posted it in Basecamp. I'll look at it in a minute. But anyways, to set this web event, we're going to schedule a web event for Bel Air. And in Bel Air, because we have the dual video set up, this will be set to video 2-channel main feed for streaming and broadcast, not default. At all the other campuses, it'll be default. We're going to call this Bel Air Good Friday Gathering. And we will press add. And now it's good to go. Okay, so I did in fact find out that Good Friday is being streamed online. And so I want to edit this destinations for this gathering in order to add these to our online gatherings. So I clicked on destinations and then the little pencil button to edit. And I'm going to add destinations. And let's start with YouTube. We are streaming to Freedom Church. This is public. It is published. We are still doing the main feed, but this time where this is different is we are going to schedule this to be our actual event. We want this to start a little bit before the event does, so at like 5:55, that'll be when the 5-minute countdown is going on. And we want it to run a little after our gathering just in case we go over. So I usually do about 15 minutes after when we would end. Our gatherings normally land at about 65 minutes, which would put us at 7:20. Would be 15 minutes after an hour and 5 minutes. I don't know if that makes sense. So our gathering time is an hour and 5 minutes. Our gathering starts at 6 p.m. It should end at 7:05. 15 minutes after 7:05 would be 7:20. Hope that makes sense. Okay, and then we're going to add. And then we'll do the same thing for this, for Facebook. We're actually streaming through Joey because my access has issues right now. It's going to the Freedom Church page. It's going to be published. It is the 2 channel. Again, we're going to set this for 5:55. And then it will also be set to 7:20. 1 second here. There it is. And we will add that. And we're going to save. All right, so now that's all good to go.